Hello, everybody. I'm going to be walking you through a process on how you can generate thousands and thousands of Google Maps leads and also find a point of contact, i.e., an email for them, extremely quickly and extremely cheaply. So it's just going to be a really, really quick video, and I'll walk you through it. So, of course, at the beginning, before you even do anything, you'll need the leads. And at MTOS, so mtos.com/leads, we're providing thousands of freshly scraped leads for completely free. You can download them whenever you want. There's no paywall at all. And it's a simple, just go into this link here. It'll be in the description as well. And you can literally just click this download button. It'll bring you over to Google Drive. And you'll see a few of them are loading here. But you literally just hit download and you'll be able to download the leads. Um, and then basically you'll get a list that looks kind of like this. And it's going to take a little bit to load, but you'll basically get a list that looks like this. And you'll get all the Google Maps data that is usually provided, phone number, etc., website. But then the question is like, how do you go from here to actually getting a point of contact? And this is where we're going to here. So once you get the list from that site, if you come into Workbook on Clay, this is very recommended. We're going to go to import from CSV, and I should have a file here that I just cut up real recently, and it'll just let me have the import option. I think it'll let me have the import option. And here we go. And then we're just going to import this. So this is just 1,000 rows of data that we're operating with right now. And it'll take it won't take long at all. And basically we just complete import. And then we have a prompt here, which I'm going to put in the description as well, so you guys can have a look. But this is a prompt that I've been using a lot. For some reason, it's not loading. My laptop is being wonderful right now. But it's basically a prompt that we put into OpenAI for Clayagent. And what it will do is it'll quite literally just go through the website and uh, it'll like look for any emails or point of contact. And then what we can do is we can then port it into a different table to use. So you see here. There we go. It's just loading up all 1,000 leads as of right now. And what we're going to do is we're just going to type in Clayagent. And there's a specific prompt that we use because we want them to find as many emails as humanly possible. Like, obviously, we can get some emails, but we genuinely want all of them. So we're just gonna come in here. I'm just gonna stick it on Clay or Haron, but like you can use whatever you want as of right now. It really, like, if you want to use 4.0 mini, if you want to use 4.1 nano, like you can do that. And here's the prompt. I would go through it, but it's slightly longer. And we're just gonna copy and paste this whole prompt in here like this. And we're going to come to here, and then we're just going to copy and paste this prompt in with zero regard for what it actually says. And then there's a few things we need to add in. So when I was creating this, there is a master website section. Scrape collect email addresses visible on site. Start at the home page here. So it's going to say start at the home page. And what you want to do is you want to put in the website here like this. And then now it'll have some sort of context to go off. It'll have the website. And then what we're going to do is this is really important. Okay. We have to go to this define outputs. There's output format, there's fields, and then there's JSON schema. You want to go to JSON schema, and this looks complicated. It's not. It's just telling the AI how you want it to output the data. So if we take this here, this is the JSON schema. And then what you want to do is you just want to take this and, oh, that's not correct. It took everything. And then you just want to copy and paste this in. And from here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this now, and this should work an absolute charm as long as the website is there, because not everybody has a website. But yeah, so just give it 2 seconds, and it's just going to run. And you'll see missing inputs because the website isn't there. You can go through a couple steps using maybe Clayagent to get the website. There's a few ways of going about it, but it's just gonna run. And what you're gonna see is it's gonna start pulling like info at, hello at. You might get some at Gmails, which are really good to contact. You might get some actual like personal business emails that are coming through. It definitely just kind of depends. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold up and I'm just gonna pause the video here till the email show. Cool. So we have some of the emails coming back here. Some of them are taking slightly longer because I think it's going through a couple more pages on the website. But you'll notice here, so if I click into some of the outputted emails, when I click in, you'll see, look, so we have admin at progressiveplumbing.net. And then if we keep going on, we'll see other ones. Like this one here has 4 emails. So I pulled a couple of personal ones. So there's 2 personal ones. There's a marketing, and then there's a privacy policy. This is a personal email or personal business email of Mike. And this is the best, one of the best ways of just kind of going about getting emails for companies. And this will cost literally like less than, it's probably like two fifths of a cent, or maybe 1/10 of a cent, or not 2/5, 1/5 of a cent. That's 4/2 of, ignore what I just said. And then from here, the way you like move the data to a different table is you just basically go to add table. You create a brand new blank table, and it's just bringing over. I'm gonna name this plumbers test, just so I have a general idea. And then you come back to the plumbers.overview table or your main table. Come over to this side, and give it just 2 seconds. And what you want to do is hit add column. Go here, go send data, and then what you want to do is do send table data, and then so you want to select the table first. I'm kind of skipping a couple steps because I've done this so many times, but you just click that table, send a row, hit slash. Oh, whoops. Oh, it's not deleting. Okay, you hit slash. You're supposed to hit slash, guys. I think Clay is bugging out right now. Let's see. Okay, so we hit slash, and you come down here to the scraped emails. You come to emails here, and you just put in this entire list. And then what you do is you select all of the columns like this. And then what you want to do is you quite literally just run the rows. And then all this is going to do for you is it'll send all of the items. So it'll go through the list, and for each list, it'll create a new row in the other table. So as you can see, like we found 1 email on each of these sites, but then here we found 0. So it's like that's something to look at. But when you come to this new table, if you look here, you'll have the value of the email, you'll have the origin, which is of course the initial table, and you'll have the parent. And then from here, you can obviously tell like this is all the data you're going to need to manipulate it to write a good email, to basically just make your assumptions as you want. So yeah, this is the setup on this. And if you want free leads, head to mtos.com/leads, and then you can get the emails like that. Or if you want us to get the emails, just send us a message. And if you have any scrapes, because we're scraping around 4 million leads a week from Google Maps right now, if you have any scrapes for specific countries or specific niches that aren't currently on the list right now, because we do have a wait list, just drop us a message and we can add you to the wait list. It's completely free. So yeah, have a great day. I'll see you now. Bye.